Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'll be ripping this Saints and Greavsie All-Star Football Collection soccer box.
It's a goal!
Now I picked this box up at the Birmingham NEC show. It was £30, but I got it for 20. It is sealed, but the bottom is starting to open up a bit where the seal started to rip. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of didn't realise this when I purchased it. It was £30. The guy said you could have it for 20, so I thought, yeah, I'll snap it off him. When I went back to give him £20, I got given this box. Didn't really look at the boxes just because there was loads. I mean, loads of them. And yeah, water damage, which means the good chances are all these cards here are going to be water damaged. These cards also come with bubblegum inside the packets, which usually wrecks the cards. So fingers crossed we actually find something good in there. It could be that this box is worth absolutely nothing and it's going to be a complete write-off. But for £20, it's worth it for a go, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Right, there's damage to the water here. They put a sticker over the damage. Yeah, Saints and Greavsie. Ian St John, Jimmy Greaves. I am an Arsenal fan, so I should not like any Tottenham players, but he is an absolute legend. He's probably one of my favourite strikers of all time. I think in English football, Jimmy Greaves is just one of the most underrated players in the collecting hobby right now. They had a TV show in the 80s when they retired from football, and it's a bit of if you're a football fan, it's a bit of a favourite really, because it was quite funny, quite witty. It was two lads, if you will, of the game, playing against each other in some ways. But yeah, they did loads of stuff. They did like the Italia 1990 World Cup. I'm going to try and get this out without breaking it. I think. Right in saying so, where the water damage has gone in, it's kind of ruined stuff, but I might go back, guys, and see if I can get some more of these if the dealer is still there. Let's get ripping, guys. I expect these to be pretty terrible. So here they are. Here's what they look like: stickers, puzzles, cards, and bubblegum. There's a bit of a bending it, so fingers crossed. These cards are decent. Little bend is okay, but I don't want any water damage. And as you can guess, these things are a nightmare to get into. Okay, one corner looks alright. Okay, that's not too bad. The bubblegum is in there. Now, I have actually tried old bubblegum. That was like 30 years old. The worst experience of my life. It tastes like it's burnt plastic, basically. Now card number 3, looks like it's not really sure who that is. Franz Carr from Nottingham Forest. Then we have a Chai Nicholas, sorry, for playing in his what's it called, international kit. Trying to work out who those England players are. Oh, there we go. This is one card I kind of wanted. There's Gary Lineker. Unfortunately, it's the card with the damage because it's bubblegum cards. Oh well. I'm dealing with the damaged ones first, guys, so I'm thinking maybe there'll be less. These packets are so hard to open up. I'm going to have to get scissors on them every time, I think, now. I think there's some really good stars in these sets, guys, so hopefully we'll pull something good. We have Pat van den Hoey for Everton. Oh, there you go. That's quite a cool card. So Nico Klasin and Kolos Vanderama. Like a double card. As you can tell, guys, they're not the best centre cards in the world. My camera's not focusing at all, is it? There you go. Kolos Vanderama. That's going to be going in the good pile, the cool pile. Then we have a player who I keep forgetting about, Vinny Samways. and Kevin Moran. David Rocastle, that's cool. And these cards look like they split, guys, which is quite nice. And they're stickers, of course they are. Unfortunately, the damage is done on that one. I'll save that Rocastle sticker and put it in and stick it on something. I don't do many unboxings on my channel, guys, so this is quite unique. Especially considering it's a vintage box as well. Gary Ablett for Liverpool. Then we have a Chris Waddle, that's pretty cool. Colin Harvey. And then we have an Alan Smith for Arsenal, which I think unfortunately is going to be the damaged one. But I'll put that in a nice pile because I kind of like Arsenal cards. This is like what happens when you get vintage baseball, guys. You can pull a pack of vintage baseball from like 1952 tops. There could be the card you've always wanted, and then all of a sudden it's damaged. Talk of the devil, there is Ian St. John, who is that chap there. Then we have Glenn Roeder from Newcastle. Trevor Senior for Middlesbrough. And last but not least, we have a Igor Belenov for Russia, and it's got the damage. I'm not really sure how many packets are in there, guys. It might be like 36 or so, so this might be a long unboxing, so I do apologise. But when do you get to see old school vintage cards from the 80s getting unboxed like this? Some of these players I don't really know much about them, to be honest, but Alan McDonald and Dave Cooper, Colin Clark and Wayne Clark, Kevin Ratcliffe and Kenny Swan. And finally, our butchered one is David Watson, who suffers from the gum. I'm going to keep this box. I think it's quite a nice little box, to be honest. I would love to do loads of like unboxings of like vintage sets. I've got a couple still sealed, but I've never wanted to open them up really. Then you've got Luther Blissett for Watford. What a haircut. Jim Smith. Poor man. Then you've got Gordon Strachan and Bob Boulder. That's quite cool. That's the one with the damage. How annoying. I think, if I'm not mistaken, can you get a Maradona in this set? That's all what I'll be chasing today, I think. There is one. Chasing something I don't even know if it's in there. Then we have Brian McClare. Then we have a Kenny Dalglish. That's quite cool. Then we have a kind of somebody battling for the ball. And then our destroyed card is Merido McLeod for Borussia Dortmund. We have and this is starting to see water damage here. See it, guys? Billy Thompson, Wimbledon, and it keeps not focusing. Don't know who that is. And then our destroyed card is a Mervyn Day for Leeds. I think these ones on the bottom here are the ones that get the most damage. I was a bit stupid. I should have gone back and probably checked the boxes myself and picked one, but it is what it is. We have Bobby Gold. Here you have a nice Jack Charlton there. England '66 World Cup winner. In his little cap. Peter Davenport from Man United, and the destroyed card is, oh no, it's Jimmy Greaves, the main man himself. I hope I get another one of those because that's quite sad, really. I should have looked at the checklist beforehand, really, and seen what there was, but I like to be surprised. Ooh, it's going to be tough. So see, it's still stuck, the gum. We have Gary Stevens and Paul Stewart there. We have Pat Nevin and Gary Fleming. I thought for a second that there was David Seaman, was not. Cyril Regis and Kevin Wilson there. Pretty cool. Rodney Wallace and Paul McStay. Unfortunately, I think the stain has got to that one. So yeah, if you guys are after collecting cards and everything in the wild, some hints and tips are just don't go to card shows expecting to get deals. Go to other places where you might get cards. And then when you do, you generally get a good price. There you go. Kenny Dalglish, Paul Surik, Mick Hafford for Luton Town. And then the one that's destroyed is a Nico Klassen and Lee Glover. Right, let's do this one. Cool, we have a Kerry Dixon there in an England kit, and David Williams from Norwich City. As you can tell, it's absolutely destroyed at the top. Andy Gray, destroyed unfortunately. Another Ian St John, destroyed because of the water damage. And the John McClelland, destroyed because of the water damage and because of the actual gum. We have Arsenal's Niall Quinn, and Frank McAvenny. Oh, then we got Viv Anderson. I like Viv Anderson. I collect Viv Anderson cards, and Paul Moran. It's a bit wavy, as you can tell. But actually, that's not a bad looking card. I'll top load that one. Paul McGrath, that's quite cool, and Jesper Olsen, both for Manchester United. They go in the cool pile. And then Tony Cottee and Peter Nicholas, unfortunately, is destroyed. We have another Kenny Dalglish, Luther Blissett, a Bruce Grobbler. My zoom to there, my focus is terrible on my camera. Then it's Gary Ablett who takes the hit for Liverpool with the gum. Oh, stay focused, guys. I hope this is a good quality of card. Pack fresh. Diego Maradona. Back looks nice. Corners are good. So, if it focuses in, there you go. No, it's not going to focus again. I'm just going to pull this off just in case the camera thinks that Jimmy Greaves' actual face is actual on camera. There you go. Yeah, Maradona. It's a bit dirty looking, but I think that could be cleaned just with a wipe. It's a very cool Kenny jacket in his jacket. Jimmy Greaves, nice looking Jimmy Greaves, that's great. And Mick McCarthy is the one who takes the hit on that one. I'm really happy with that Maradona. I think that's one of the first Maradona cards I've ever had, and one of the only Maradona cards I will ever pull from his playing days. Some kind of Scottish player there. Charlie Nicholas again. Who is that? That looks like Tony Adams on the floor, kicking in some Spurs player. And Eric Gates is the one who takes the hit, unfortunately. We have a camera. Is that one of the what's it called players? You know who he is. You all know who he is. I can't remember his name. very off-centre card. Ray Houghton. Oh, a Ruud Gullit, should I say. That's really nice. And unfortunately, the one that's taking the hit is the Ian Rush. But it's not too bad. I don't know if I can clean that up. Some of the guys, you can actually clean up like bubblegum residue. Some people are against it, but I don't see why the problem is. Just as long as you're not adding anything to the card or trimming the card anyway, wiping the card clean does not bother me. So there's some really good cards in it, guys. Some really nice stuff. Is that John Barnes there? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, Brian Robson, that's a nice little England card. Oh, and another Gary Lineker again, but he's the one that takes the hit again. I'm lucky that I've actually got a nice Gary Lineker card. One of the guys on the actual vintage Discord group sent it to me for free, which is really nice. We have a Mark Hughes, Tony Dorigo. You guys probably know more about these players than me. Sorin Lerby and Mark Bickey for Celtic takes the hit. Come on, more Maradonas, please. We have a Nigel Clough, John McClelland, Millwall football team, but the last time they ever appeared on a card, and Steve Hodge is the one who takes the hit. We have Pat Bonnier. We have a Dave Watson in the England kit. We have Kenny Jackett again, wearing his jacket. And then we have Ronnie Whalen, who's taken the hit. And this pack's going to be a gold pack. I know it. I can feel it. We have a Dean Saunders for Oxford United. I hope it's not. We have Mark Wright. We have a Liverpool team. Unfortunately, the pack is pretty much destroyed. It's not a gold pack at all. And then, the one that takes the hit is the Glenn Hoddle. It's got water damage, unfortunately, guys, as well. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Oh, wow, this is nice. We have Randia. He played for Newcastle, didn't he? He was like one of the first ever foreign signings. But Paul Gascoigne, how cool was that? I've never seen this sticker before, his card. Let's go in the god pile. Andy Dibble, and David Speedy. Then we have a Gary Pallister and Dave Bassant. And our card, which is destroyed, unfortunately, is a Neville Southall with gun residue on the back, and it's also got lots of water damage there. Oh, what a shame. Chris Woods. Steve Hodge, this time not destroyed, but a bit chalky. Oh, we got a cool Tony Adams. And the last one to get destroyed is Nigel Spink and Richard Clough. If anybody's interested in the destroyed cards, guys, I could do a deal. Pay postage on the destroyed ones if I still have them. And this one's got mould on it, so it's probably going to go in the bin. Kingsley, yeah, it's really badly damaged. Kingsley Black. Oh, really? John Barnes, looking cool. Unfortunately, destroyed with mould. That's got to go in the bin. And Mo Johnson. That's upsetting, actually, because that... Oh, it's got a Bobby Robson on the back. Oh, 2 cards I would love to add to my collection. But 2 cards I won't be because of the damage. So this one's pretty damaged as well. We have Luton Town, Peter Reid, Neil Webb, And back is a Mark Gabbiadini. Don't know who that gentleman is. For a second there, I thought I was actually cutting the card. Right, this is going to be a good one. I can feel it. I can feel it. Feels like it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We have a Andy Gorham and Steve Nicole. John Fashanu, that's the guy I was thinking of, John. And a Roy Atkin. Rinat Zazev. John Robertson. Sorry guys if I'm butchering these names. These are people who played before I was born. There's Alan Hansen, and unfortunately it's a ruined card. Right, in this pack we have a Jim Leighton, Glenn Rodder, Hugo Sanchez, that's really cool, Mexican player, that's really cool, and a Kenny Sampson and a Alan McKnight, destroyed back. I was actually worried that this box was going to be pretty awful in terms of the quality of the cards. They were going to be absolutely all moulded together, but unfortunately we've been alright, and it all pays off. There is a David Seaman. I was looking for a David Seaman. Not too bad, that'll do right. Rebin Jair, Kevin Gallagher, and the destroyed card is a Johnny Metgod. Oh, in the next set we have a Stuart Pearce, that's quite cool, and John Lukic, Danny Wallace, and Mal Donaghy, Trevor Stephen, and Alessandro Altobelli, Paul Walsh, that's the destroyed card. Oh, another one which is covered in mould. That is... ugh. So unfortunately Luther Blissett gets ruined again, so there's Jim Smith. We lose a Bob Mulder and a Gordon Strachan. We lose Steve Foster and Mark Kelly. I cannot wait to wash my hands. Oh, we have another destroyed pack, but this one looks like it might be alright. Alex Ferguson, guys. This is cool because this is a first year Alex Ferguson for Man United, maybe. Very cool. Gillian Hodges for Watford. David Kelly. And the destroyed one is a John Collins. John Collins. So you have a Kerry Dixon. This one's kind of like an average pack. Morris Malpass and Perry Suckling. A Paul Allen for Tottenham, and the destroyed of Mark Walters. In this pack we have a Pat Van Den Howie, pronounced that probably wrong, another Carlos Valderrama, a Vinny Samways and Kevin Moran again, and the last card which was destroyed was a David Rocastle and Tony Woodcock, another Rocastle destroyed. I would love to get that one as well, but unfortunately the gods are not looking out for me. Go on, let's get up another pack. Pulled Maradona, that'd be great. Gary Albert, backed with a Alan Smith, Colin Harvey, and then the destroyed card is a Chris Waddle. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Such a shame. Anna McDonald, David Cooper, Colin Clark, Wayne Clark. Had this pack before, haven't we? Kevin Ratcliffe, Kevin Swan. And then our Danny Watson is our hero who takes the hit. There's like 6 packs to go, guys. So hold on. Right, so we have a Reading football team destroyed card. First time we've seen this guy, David McCrory, destroyed card. Hugo Sanchez, Mexican legend, destroyed card. And our final destroyed card is Ray Stewart, West Ham United. Come on, guys, never Maradona. We have a Bobby Gold, Jack Charlton, Peter Davenport from Man United, and a Jimmy Greaves takes the hit. Jimmy's taken the hit a few times. What's going on? And then we have a Gary Stevens, Pat Nevin and Gary Fleming, Cyril Regis and Kevin Wilson, and then the last card which has been destroyed is a Danny Wallace and Paul McStay. A lot of these cards have got mould on them, guys. I might just throw them out because I don't want to have that in the house. This guy again, John McClelland. I need to do a bit more research on him. We have a Paul Sturrock for Dundee. We have a Mick Hafford for Luton Town. And the destroyed card is a Lee Glover and Nico Clarison. We've seen this guy quite a few times, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards to packs to go, guys. It feels a bit like that Maradona might be the chase card in this set because I've only had him once. Kerry Dixon and David Williams. A Andy Gray. A Ian St. John. Another Kenny Dalglish, but this one takes the biscuit because it takes the punishment of the gum. And then we have a Noel Quinn and Frank McAvenue again. Viv Anderson, which is nice to have that one again. Jesper Olsen and Paul Graff, another nice one to have. Tony Cottee and Peter Nicholas takes the hit. Gum's gone. Oh, we've got one we haven't seen before, Brian Clough. Very, very cool. Rudi Voller for Germany. Yay, we got the Gary Lineker this time, not on the end card. And the end card is a Andy Gray, takes the fall on that one. Never a Kenny Dalglish. This is obviously quite a popular card. Luther Blissett again. Bruce Grobbler again. Gary Albert for Liverpool again. No. Do you know what? Down to the last 4 packs. I would love to find another Maradona. I would love to find a really nice looking Ian Rush. We have Peter Reid in his England kit. We have Nottingham Forest. Billy McNeil, and then finally Gary Madbutt takes the hit. We have a Brian Robson. I wonder why there's no. Like I say, I wonder why there's no Gary Lineker, but he's in there, isn't he? Obviously, Peter Shilton, George Graham, Arsenal manager, and finally Mick McCarthy takes the hit. Come on, Maradona, come on, never Maradona, please. Nice Ian Rush. So we have a Graham Souness. Rangers card. Oh, we have a John Barnes. Nice looking portrait of John Barnes there, but unfortunately the centering is awful. And finally Steve McMahon. Is that last pack? Play, pray, pray for a good card. Brian Robson, I'll take that. Clive Allen, isn't he a comedian? Oh no, it's a Tottenham pack, isn't it? John Metgod, and finally the last card on the back is a Ray Wilkins for Rangers, who unfortunately takes the hit. Guys, that's it. That's the end of that pack rip. That was quite fun actually. For 20 quid, I kind of like that. Let's have a look at some of the cards I've got on here. I'm going to sleeve some of these up right now. So guys, this is the best cards I picked out from the set. There's loads of other ones which would just get honourable mentions. Some Man United players, some Liverpool players, some England players. Very, very cool. But I think the big ones are, and I'm going to give them in a rough kind of order. Kenny Dalglish card is really cool. Got about 1,000 of those. Viv Anderson in his England kit. First black player to play for England. Seniors, full debut sort of thing. So yeah, he's obviously very collectible. Carlos Valderrama twice, which is quite nice. And a Chris Waddle card. A bit underrated player in some ways, I suppose, Chris Waddle. And then cards I just sealed up was the Carlos Valderrama again. Such a nice little sticker. Hugo Sanchez. Alex Ferguson. There it is, I think. So I think this set's from like 1986. So this is either first year of Man United, maybe. Doesn't actually say on the back. The Paul Gascoigne one is amazing. Love that. Ian St. John, the main guy for the box. Ruud Gullit. Looking very cool. A Ian Rush, but has got a bit of damage on the back, but not too bad. Jimmy Greaves, the other person on this box. And then finally, the first and only pack pulled Maradona I've ever pulled. Probably the last one I'll ever pull, because anything from this sort of period is now going up and up and up in price. So yeah, he's quite nice. He's not the best centered in the world, but I think you get like an easy PSA 7 on it, maybe PSA 8. You just give it a bit of a brush, get a bit of the excess of the chewing gum, bubble gum from it. Very, very cool card. That's probably my favourite one I pulled. So I'll try and get another one of these boxes, guys, and do a whole box opening again if I go to the toy show. I've not seen this seller before, so it's very new, and I was a bit unsure who they were. So I don't know if they could come back or not. But very cool that they had these boxes for £20 a box. What are you gonna say? That's a great deal. And I think this £20 a box this card's probably got to be worth 20 quid on its own anyway, right? Pack pulled is going to be relatively more chance of getting a higher grade than if it's been sat at somebody's shoebox for the last 10, 20, 30 years. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm hoping to do more videos. I've got loads of stuff planned for this year. I cannot wait to make some videos. Give us a like, give us a comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Stay safe, and most importantly, everybody, happy hunting.